All right, so without further ado, we have for today. All right, so interestingly, today is the 21st episode of the Mblockers Friday live event, and as usual, it's going to be a super insightful one. So today we're going to be covering a topic which we titled a step-by-step walkthrough of the new AI experts or chat personalities feature. All right, the AI experts or chat personalities feature. Okay, so this is a feature we rolled out a few weeks ago, right? And it's open for everyone. All right, so I'm on my dashboard now. So if you've not actually if you've not actually seen this in your account, or you've not taken it on a ride before now, just navigate over to chat blocks and you'd be able to actually put this into use. So from your chat blocks, you just click on chat with an expert, and that's going to bring up all the experts up right here. And interestingly, we have over 100 experts at your beck and call, so you can put any of these to work in your business already. So for today's training, we're going to be looking at how these experts work and how you can maximize it in your business. Then we'll be looking at some very exciting use cases, and then importantly and interestingly, we're going to be covering how you can create your own custom experts. All right, that's going to be like the icing on the cake on this one. Right, so we pushed out the feature a few weeks ago, I think last week or 2 weeks ago thereabout, and then we actually have over 100 experts live every user's account. Right, so irrespective of your plan, you actually get access to 100 experts. All right, now more than that, in this call for the very first time, I'm going to be showing you how to create a custom expert. All right, so we're going to be covering all of that. All right, so who is excited about today's topic? All right, who is excited about today's topic? If you're excited about today's topic, give me that energy on the comment section. Right, let me know on the comment section. Are you excited about what we'll be covering today? Let me know on the comment section. So I'm going to take a moment to just check the engagement on the comment section, so I'll be sure everyone is on the same page before I jump in already. Right, so I'm seeing a lot of comments coming in. Lori says cool, Jerry says excited, Marlin says excited, Lori says so excited. Awesome, I'm excited too. Right, so without further ado, let's jump into the meat of the day. All right, so AI experts. All right, what are AI experts and how do they work? All right, so I'll just give a little background information before we jump into the tool proper. All right, so what are AI experts and how do they work? So imagine you have a special computer program or some sort of robot that is trained to act as an expert with years and years of experience under his belt in a chosen field, and they can think and make decisions like a human will. All right, or imagine you have a robust chat expert, just like chat blocks. All right, we know chat blocks, right? That's Ethan, just like Ethan, or like ChatGPT. All right, but this time not trained with all the information in the world, which is really generic. All right, but this time trained as an expert in a specific field or in a specific discipline. All right, that's what an AI expert is when it comes to marketing blocks. All right, such a system or such a program is what we're calling an AI expert, or otherwise called a chat personality, as you have it in marketing blocks. Right, it's designed to help us solve problems or perform tasks. Right, AI experts are created or can be created or set in a specific way, such that they're actually saddled with a goal for your business. So you can have experts in different disciplines, and the way they are actually programmed, they are programmed with a goal so as when you engage these experts, all right, and you give them maybe some details about your business and you prompt them to carry out specific tasks, they actually stop at nothing until they actually achieve that goal for you. All right, it's just like having real human experts working for you, like having a real human accountant and say, okay, I'm employing you as an expert in my business, help me do my bookkeeping, help me get my tax record straight and all of that. So same thing applies when you actually engage an accountant expert in marketing blogs, but this time powered by artificial intelligence. Right, and the really cool part about the AI expert function is that just like humans, just like a human expert will grow in experience. All right, if you're an accountant today and you've practiced for 5 years, worked under different companies, all right, you're going to gather a lot of experience, which is going to make your work even better. All right, that's exactly how the AI experts also work. All right, when you start working with them for your business, they actually get more perspective and more experience. They learn and they're able to even do better than they did previously. All right, that's really one exciting thing about the AI expert. All right, so I hope you're excited about this because this is really, really powerful. So in this training today, we're going to be learning how to actually put them into use in our business, how to get the most or how to get the best from them. So whether it's data analysis for customer inquiries, or you need the services of an attorney or an accountant, or even for administrative tasks, all right, the AI personalities are designed to streamline your operations, allowing you to focus on more important aspects of your business and leaving them to handle those things or those disciplines or those skill sets that they are experts at. All right, does that make sense? So does that make sense, guys? So with the AI expert, guys, you actually have 100 experts at your disposal without paying a dime. All right, without having to bother about quality delivery, because these are actually experts with years of experience. They actually programmed to have years of experience and they can actually give you best results. All right, and guess what? You don't get to pay for them. They don't get to take leave. All right, you don't get to give them bonuses or a huge paycheck or whatever. Just get to engage with them whenever you want. All right, how exciting is that, guys? So I'm going to go back to my dashboard, so just to carry everybody along. So from my dashboard, we're going to navigate over to Chatblocks and we're going to see how these guys actually work. Right, so before I take this a notch higher, I'm going to just take a moment to check the chat session and see how the engagement is coming through. So if you're following thus far, let me know in the comments. So Larry Kenneth just joined us. Kenneth, let me know in the comment section if you're following. All right, Lori says MB gets better and better. Yeah, that's what we're actually about, to help you to make the most of AI growing your business. All right, growing your business in doing making your marketing better and driving better results for your business. All right, so I'll just jump back in. So from my dashboard, of course, every one of us, our dashboard is going to look the same. All right, so from your dashboard, just go over to the sidebar menu option over here. All right, and you click on chat blocks. So I'm really moving my cursor very fast so that everyone sees it. All right, you have the chat blocks as the third option on the sidebar menu over here. All right, so once you click on that, it's going to bring you to this interface. All right, so from here, of course, I think a few weeks ago I talked about the chat blocks tool in general, and we talked about the different chat modes. So on chat blocks, the chat with expert option is actually one of the modes. All right, so this is the button you click to bring up the AI experts or the chat personalities. All right, so to bring that model up, I'll just click on chat with an expert. All right, so when I do that, it's going to bring up all the experts I have available in my account. And like I said, we have 100+ experts in every account. So irrespective of your plan, all right, you actually have access to 100 experts. So I'm just going to go through the list very carefully. So you have Angela as a social media influencer. You have Toby as a paid traffic expert. You have Anna as a webinar expert. You have a journalist. You have a public speaking coach, a funnel expert, an email marketing expert, a subject matter expert, a product researcher, legal advisor, personal stylist, code calling expert. Just name it. You have a Midjourney and ad blocks prompt expert. So if you want to create very awesome art with your ad blocks tool in marketing blocks, so you can come and engage Scott right here. He's actually an expert trained to give you the best prompt in the best prompts to get the best results when it comes to Midjourney or ad blocks. All right, then you have a whole lot of them here. You have PRO and branding expert, a YouTube expert, LinkedIn prospecting expert, IT expert, chess player. So it's not just all about work. So for the things you also find interesting, all right, we have a chess player here, you have a marketing expert, and on and on and on it goes. We have a startup tech lawyer, we have an affiliate marketing expert, all right, grant writer, product manager, sales coach, a career counselor. So whatever need you actually have in your business, all right, as a business owner or even as an individual, all right, as a business owner in your business or as a manager, all right, handling maybe a department of a company, all right, even as a thought leader, as someone that wants to build a following online, or as someone that has a message to put out there, all right, you actually have an expert for whatever you can actually think of. Direct response marketer, an accountant, right, an SEO specialist, content creator, course creator, a mathematician, an AI expert, all right. If you want to learn all about the basics of AI, how it works, and all the large language models and all of that, all right, you can talk to Joe. All right, we have a prompt engineer here, a travel guide, and on and on and on. So we have 100+ experts at your beck and call. All right, so imagine you need the services of a webinar expert. You're going to pay hundreds and even thousands of dollars to get somebody to work with you. But right here with Marketing Blocks AI expert feature, all right, you can actually talk to Anna, a webinar expert, give you details about what your offer is or what your business is, and it's going to work with you to actually get something to work with. All right, so these are all the experts you have access to in Marketing Blocks. And like I said, this is open to every account. So if you've not actually taken a dive at these, like I said, from your dashboard, just click on the chat blocks option over here, right? It's going to bring up the model option, and then you click on chat with an expert. So once you do that, it's going to bring up the list of all the experts you have access to, right? How cool is that, guys? How cool is that? So how many of us have actually taken a dive into this tool? Let me know in the comment section. Have you actually taken a dive into this tool? If yes, which expert did you actually deal with, and how was your experience? All right, how was your experience? So I'm just going to take a moment to see if I can get some quick responses before I take this a notch higher. All right, so Lori says, yeah, just looked at it for the first time. Wow. All right, Mary says cool. All right, Marlin says comprehensive and diverse, very cool too. All right, Tyrion says, I use the SEO expert to create product description. Awesome. And you know, when an SEO expert helps you to create a product description, you sure know that description is going to be SEO optimized, right? So that's super cool. So next, I'm going to jump into how to actually use this. So I'm going to engage with some of the experts, and just for some example, just to show you how it all works. All right, so you get an idea of how it works in real time. All right, so that after this call, you know what need or what expert you actually need in your business right now, that you're thinking, oh, we don't have the budget to actually bring in so and so expert for now, so let's just be doing things on the mediocre level. You actually know that, right? And with all we have been teaching, you know the next step to take in your business, so you can actually jump into this tool and take advantage of it. All right, so let's take a look at some of the experts. So I'm just going to dive into a few examples or use cases, as the case may be, right, and show you exactly how things work. So let me see what I'm going to do here. So for the first use case, I'm going to be talking with the LinkedIn prospecting expert. And now this one is really applicable to every one of us here, I'm very sure. So if you have a business and you're a business owner, you're not yet leveraging the power of LinkedIn, then you're actually leaving a lot on the table, right? LinkedIn is a great place for experts, for business owner to actually link up. It's unlike any other social media platform, right? On LinkedIn, you can get clients, you can get jobs, you can get gigs, you can get investors, you name it. So you need to actually look into that aspect of your business, all right, and optimize it, take advantage of it, right, and leverage it to grow your business. So let's talk to Mark Adams, a LinkedIn prospecting expert, and let's see how it goes. All right, so I'm just going to start up a conversation with Mark, just show you how to get the most from any of these. So I'm going to click on Mark. All right, and when you do that, you click on switch personality. So clicking on this button is going to switch the personality of the AI to Mark, who is a LinkedIn prospecting expert. So I'm just going to click on that. Right, so, and Mark is already talking with me. So it says, hey Mark, as a LinkedIn prospecting expert, I can show you how to connect with the right people and generate valuable leads on LinkedIn. So that's what this particular expert has been programmed to do. And It has all the information, all the knowledge, all the experiences, all right? It has a lot of data. It has big data at its disposal, and it can go through all that to give you best advice, all right? So instead of maybe contacting a guru out there and paying thousands of dollars or going into a mastermind or a mentorship, you can actually come to Mark and get all the experts' advice and opinions you may need, all right? So you can go ahead to ask it direct questions about, okay, how do I go about this, or how do I go about that when it comes to LinkedIn prospecting, all right? Or there's a specific goal you want to achieve. Probably you already have a LinkedIn profile set up and there's a specific goal you want to achieve, and actually share those details with Mark, all right? And it's going to help you out. It's going to give you expert advice, all right? That's why it's an AI expert, all right? That's why it's an expert in that particular field. Does that make sense? So I'm just going to go over to a doc and quickly copy a simple instruction for Mark, right? So we do this really quick, right? So I'm going to come here, just going to copy the, see what Mark is going to, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to say, hi Mark, it's Toby, right? And I run a startup in coaching industry, right? We've been steadily growing, but I've heard that LinkedIn can be a game changer for lead generation and development. So I'm really excited to learn how to leverage it effectively. So I have a few questions. So let's see what Mark is going to talk to me about. And now I'm going to say, all right, the key to getting the best advice or the best insights, all right, from any of these experts is actually two things. It boils down to just two simple things. One is to be very conversational. Remember, like I was saying in the introduction, just like talking with a real human LinkedIn professional, all right? Probably a LinkedIn expert out there that has a mastermind offer and you bought into it, right? And now you're going to engage maybe on a Zoom call and say, hey, I have this problem or I have this question, and just the same way they're going to relate with you. It's actually conversational. It's human to human. So also, this is actually a personality that is human-like, all right? Only that it is powered by AI, and that makes it super powerful, all right? So you'd want to be very conversational, like you're talking to a real employee, because in this case right now, Mark is actually working for me, all right? All right, so that's one key to getting the best from these experts. And now the second key is something I've taught on one of the training session, which is how to actually converse with the AI, how to actually converse and get the best results from AI. All right, I called it it was under a topic under prompt engineering, where we covered a prompt methodology for actually writing the best prompt. Because like I always say in this training, to get the best results from AI, to get the best results from marketing blogs, right, it boils down to how good your prompt is. Now, marketing blogs stand out because irrespective of how you actually talk with chat blogs or with Ethan or with any of the experts, you actually get good results. But the better your prompts, the better the results. That's just it, all right? The better your prompts, the better your results. So if you want to get very good results, you actually need to know how to, one, converse, talk with the experts as if you're talking to a real human employee, and then secondly, you have to actually put the RODQ methodology into practice, right? Where RO stands for role, D stands for detail, and Q stands for question. But in this case, you might want to leave out the role part of it because you're already speaking to an expert in a particular niche or in a particular discipline, so you don't need to assign a role to it anymore. All you just have to do is to provide details, then you ask for advice, and that is it. So let's see what Mark is telling me. So Mark says, hi Toby, it's great to meet you. Congratulations on the growth of your startup in the gym. Okay, link can be indeed powerful. Okay, I'll be happy to answer your questions. Please go ahead and ask. Okay, so let's ask it a question now and see what it's going to give to me. So I'm just going to ask it a question about how to actually connect with the right leads on LinkedIn, because that's really one major thing we do on LinkedIn as business owners: connecting with the right people, connecting with the right leads, the right customers, the right investors, right? So I'm going to use this as a prompt. So let's see what Mark is going to give to me. All right, so let me see the advice and how good it's gonna be. All right, he said, absolutely, Toby. When it comes to finding and connecting with potential customers or clients on LinkedIn, there are a few strategies you can employ to make the most of your limited resources. Here are some tips. So remember, I told you that okay, I don't have a very big budget, I don't have a deep pocket. So on my lean budget, how can I actually make the most of LinkedIn? So based on my specific need and my specific niche I'm into, in this case, I told it I'm actually into the gym coaching industry. So it has actually provided some valuable insights for me. And guys, this kind of information is what you get in masterminds that will cost thousands of dollars. So you should take advantage of this because you have access to it already. So said one, define your target audience. All right. So in looking for leads on LinkedIn, everybody is not actually going to fall under my target market. So first I need to determine who are the kind of persons I want to connect with on LinkedIn. So that's what it's actually telling me here, and that is an awesome and a smart advice. Then he said I should optimize my LinkedIn profile. All right, then I should join relevant groups. All right, maybe before now you didn't know that LinkedIn actually has groups, so you just found out now. You should join relevant groups, join relevant discussions that actually are in line with what you are into. Right, utilize advanced search filters. So I didn't know this was on LinkedIn, so I may even ask it what it's about so it can tell me how to use that better, and then and on and on and on. All right, so this is actually expert advice from a LinkedIn prospecting expert, not just chatting with any AI assistant. This is an expert has been modeled, giving all the information about LinkedIn, how to get best results, and has actually seen and gone through data of profitable and successful LinkedIn campaigns as per getting leads and all of that. So based on all this information, it's able to give us streamlined advice and tips on how to get best results. Right. So next I'm going to ask it, okay, optimize your LinkedIn profile. So let me see what else I have here. So I'm going to ask you the third question, right? Like I said, make it conversational. So that's why my instructions to it are really conversational, as if I'm speaking to a human assistant or a human coach or however the case is. So talking about optimizing my LinkedIn profile, how do I go about that? Give me some insights. Okay, then I need a proper picture, I need a proper headline. All right, and then it's not just telling me what to do, it's actually telling me how to go about it. Use a professional and high definition quality profile picture, the headline, summary, experience, skills and endorsement, recommendations, okay, and on and on and on. So the conversation can continue where I'd ask it to give me more details about any of the things it's actually advising me to do. All right, so if you're a business owner, all right, this is something you should actually take advantage of. And like I said, this is applicable to every one of us here, because it's either you own a business or probably you're looking to actually offer services to other business owners. So however the case, LinkedIn is a platform that every business owner needs to take advantage of. And so this is one expert I think every one of us need to actually engage. All right, so and on the conversation goes, and you can read through. You can maybe after, when you're watching the replay of this, you can pause it to go through the advice it's giving. It's actually top notch and straight to the point, actionable, not fluff or whatever. Actionable advice that you can actually take action to get results already. All right, so guys, so I'm going to just end this particular conversation here. The conversation can go on and on. So this is actually how you get results from the expert. Make it conversational, provide details about what you're doing. Like I said, I provided details about what I'm actually into and told it my budget and where I am currently. All right, so based on all that, it's able to give me the best actionable advice to work with. So does that make sense, guys? All right, so I'm going to take a moment to check the comment section and see if we are still following. So guys, if you're still following up till now, let me know on the comment section. All right, so I'm going to take a moment to check the engagements on the comment section. All right, so I'm seeing some responses. Tyrion says, yup, makes sense. Saying awesome. Yeah, so that's how it works. So on this particular what they call it view, to switch back to the expert view, where you can actually switch to a different expert, what you have to do, there are multiple ways to go about that, right? So I've just shown you the different ways to do that. All right, so one of the easiest way to actually do that is to come over here, right? You can see this option for personality, right? So I'm moving my cursor fast so that every one of us can see it, at the bottom right corner of my screen. All right, personality. So I can just click on that and it's going to bring up the personality view again. Right, now another way to do that is to actually start a new conversation. So when you click on start new chat, it's going to bring up the modal option view, where I can switch modal. So right here I can click on chat with an expert again, and it's going to bring this up. So let's say I'm still here. The third way to actually do that, all right, is to click on the mode switcher and click on chat blocks, right? So that also brings you to the modal view, the mode switcher view, where you can actually click on chat with an expert, and then you can pick next expert to talk with or to consult. Right, so that's that for the LinkedIn prospecting expert. So the second example I want to give, I have it here, is something a bit less official. All right, so like I said, whether it's for your business or a personal enterprise, or maybe for a hobby or whatever, we have a chess expert right here. So if you want to learn how to play chess, all right, or learn the key tips and strategies, all right, on how to play chess, you have an expert here to talk with. We have Brenda, right? So the next example I'm going to be dealing with is a travel guide. So just to show you that you have an expert for virtually anything you may want to do. So I'm just going to switch to the travel guide expert, which is Olivia Parker, and let's have a brief conversation with her. Right, so I'm going to switch. Let's see. Say, hi, I'm Olivia. As a seasoned travel guide, I can help you discover incredible destinations and create unforgettable travel memories. So if you have a vacation planned, right, for your next holiday or whatever the case is, you can actually come over here. Instead of going over to pay hundreds of dollars to travel agents out there, you can actually meet Olivia and get expert advice and all of that for free using marketing. Right, so I'm going to ask Olivia a few questions. So let's see what we have here. I'm going to come and say, hi, my name is Toby. Let's say I've actually closed a whole number of leads and made some money from the LinkedIn ad and prospecting advice I got previously. Now I want to take a trip to Dubai for my vacation. So let's ask for some advice right here. So I'm going to say, hi there, I'm Toby. I'm planning a 3-day trip to Dubai. Can you help me create an itinerary with top attractions, activities, recommendations? And yeah, probably I've not been to Dubai before. I have, right? But if I've not been there and I really want to know the top spots, the centers of attraction that would make sense for me to go to, and I want an expert to actually plan everything for me, right? That's what Olivia is going to do for me right now. So let's see how well it's going to do this job, because Olivia is actually an expert and has been doing this for a long time. All right, so let's see how it's going to plan this out for me. Wow, this is cool. This is super cool. So what it has done here is to break my day into 3. All right, so I told it for 3 days, so it actually gave me a 3 days calendar, and it broke it into morning, afternoon, and evening. All right, so that would be a really activity filled one. For 3 days I'm going to be choked up. All right, I'm going to be all and about in Dubai. All right, but then if you actually want it to be a twice a day activity, you can also give that information. That's why I said the RODQ methodology is very important. You provide the details of what you want, and then the expert is going to be able to give you streamlined or custom advice. You can also provide budgets. All right, probably you do not have all the money, all right, and you're just working on maybe $2,000 budget for your vacation to Dubai. It's going to be able to couch out something custom for you. So let me see what Olivia got for me. Right, I said in the morning of day one, start your day with the visit to iconic Burj Khalifa. That's the tallest building in the world. That would be a very memorable one. Then in the afternoon, you can head over to Dubai Mall, the biggest mall in the world. Awesome. And then in the evening, you can visit Dubai Marina. Yeah, that's really a super cool place to be. All right, then day two, you start with the in the morning of day two, historic neighborhood visits of Al Fahidi, right? Explore the Dubai Museum and all of that. Then in the afternoon, you go to Palm Jumeirah. Palm Jumeirah is an artificial island in Dubai. It's super awesome. When you get an overhead view of the Palm Jumeirah, it's actually like a palm, all right, laying flat on the ground. It's really an awesome place to visit. All right, then in the evening, go to the Dubai Fountain, another super exciting place to be in. You see the fountain dance. Let me see if that was included. All right, spend an evening at the Dubai Fountain located outside the Dubai Mall. Watch the amazing water and fountain show. Yeah, that's a sight to behold. So you will not want to go to Dubai and miss out on this. Then on day three, he said in the morning, start your day with the Jumeirah Mosque. All right, maybe that may be interesting for the Muslim faithfuls. All right, then in the afternoon, you go to the Dubai Desert, right? And then in the evening, you visit the Dubai Miracle Garden. Now, this is a super eventful 3-day visit to Dubai, and I got an expert who is very conversant with everything travel, right? Everything travel, everything vacation and all of that, all right? And it has been able to give me this. So if I wanted something more streamlined, maybe something to a budget, I can also provide those details. I can say, okay, I'm traveling at the time of the year, so which places are the best place to visit at this time of the year and all of that, and it's going to be able to do that for you. All right, so that's for the travel guide, just to bring things a bit lighter, because your marketing, your personal needs, whatever, we have personality coaches here, life coaches, public speaking coaches, and on and on. So virtually every expert you may have need to speak with, have an expert, that attorney, an accountant, on and on the list goes. All right, so let's see the third expert I have right here. So the third example I wanted to talk about is a subject matter expert. So, and that is Peter Duncan, a subject matter expert. Now, who is a subject matter expert? A subject matter expert is actually someone that is super a professional in a specific field. All right, it's like an expert when it comes to specific discipline. That's what a subject matter expert is. And in this case, this particular expert is really one of the most powerful experts you have in marketing blocks that personality feature. That's why I actually use it as one of the examples for this training, because as a subject matter expert, it's actually not tied to any discipline yet. So you can actually tell it to become an expert in so and so discipline. So I can say, okay, become an expert course creator. Okay, become an expert social media manager. Okay, become an expert content writer. I hope you get that gist. So Peter Duncan is one of the most powerful experts you have. So you may want to try that out. So I'm just going to ask it a few questions so we see what it's going to do for me. So I have a prompt here. Let me see what the guy is going to do. Just say, hey, Peter. Okay, please brainstorm 20 online course ideas with a strong potential of achieving bestseller status, the course details, and blah blah blah. Now, this is a very cool prompt. All right, it actually gives a lot of details that helps the expert to assume that role, becoming a course creator in this particular example, and being able to give me very good results. So if you want, I can actually post this on the comment section, so you can actually maybe customize to fit your own particular needs. So probably I'll just leave this on the comment section. So you could actually maybe use that or something like that. All right, so I'm going to click this and see what Peter is going to do for me. So I said, please brainstorm 20 online course ideas with a strong potential of achieving bestseller status. The courses should be of high demand, solve a big pain point, a challenge, or a profitable blah 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 and all of that. Then I told it in the niche of artificial intelligence. So let's see what Peter is going to bring up for me. All right, awesome. So right? So let's say I want to create a course, and now as a business owner, this is actually applicable to most business owners, a lot of business owners. So probably you want to create a course, or probably you have expertise in a particular field, right? And you want to create a course around that. So you can actually come right here to Peter, and it will help you develop your course from the title, a very awesome title, to the outline, to the course content and everything. All right, and then you can now switch to a different expert, or even the same expert, and ask it to assume the role of a marketing expert for courses, help you to come up with good hooks and angles to sell your course. All right, let's just see some of the topics it brought up. AI for beginners, demystifying AI, artificial intelligence and machine learning, building intelligent chatbots from scratch, a step-by-step guide, and on and on. So you see that these topics are actually brainstormed from a database of so much information. All right, because I gave it some specific requirements. All right, so I was talking about the subject matter expert, which is Peter, and I asked it to generate course ideas, and this is what it gave me. Super awesome results. And then I asked it to brainstorm or a detailed course outline for one of the topics it gave me, and this is what it brought out. Right, super detailed course outline. So you're going to see that this is not just some random results, all right, but something that has been well thought, right? Well thought out by an expert in that particular niche. All right. So like I said, the way to get best results from any of these experts is to keep your instructions in a conversational style, like I've done in this training so far. And secondly, don't forget the RODQ prompt methodology. Only that when you're talking with any of the experts, you may want to leave out the R part, which is assigning role, because each of those experts, they are already experts in a particular discipline, so there may be no need to actually assign a role, except you're maybe dealing with Peter, for example, who is a subject matter expert and can actually assume any role. All right, does that make sense? All right, so very quickly, as time is fast spent, I'll just move on to the third third segment of this training, which is actually the first segment. With I did an introduction and basic background of what AI experts are and how they work, and the second segment is where I actually covered a few examples, use cases of how to get best results. And now to the third section, right? So the third section of this training, I'm going to show you how to create a custom expert. All right, how to create a custom expert for your business or for your specific need. Now, this can come in very handy if the expert you require or the expert you need is not on this current list, because currently we have a limited number of experts, 100, a lot of it, it's actually a lot, and covers almost all the needs you may have as a business person or as a leader or as someone who wants to maybe grow, build a business and all of that, and also some fun stuff along the line as well, right? But if you have need for a unique or a particular expert with a unique stack of skills to help you carry a specific task, then what I'm about to cover now is going to be super awesome for you, right? Because you can actually create your own expert custom to you. Does that make sense, guys? Who is excited to learn how to create a custom expert? Something that is, okay, I need my expert to know, to have this experience, combination of this and this, so that it can actually help me carry out so and so kind of task. Then this particular segment is going to be very insightful for you. I said it's going to be the icing on the cake, this particular training. All right, so just give me a moment to check through. Let me see that everyone is still with me on the comment section, and I'm still very much live. Right, so okay, so Lori says excited, Sad says excited. So let me show you how to create a custom expert. So, and it's very easy because we made the user interface super easy so that anyone can actually find their way around. So if you're in this view, or probably you are in the mode switcher view, right, and you actually bring up the experts view where you have all the experts, what you just have to do is to follow these simple instructions, right? So number one, you click to switch to the custom personality tab, right? So when I click here, you're going to see different view. Take note, when you go to expert personalities, here is where you have all the 100 experts that have been done for you, the marketing blocks. So when you want to create your own custom personality, switch to the custom personality tab. So I'm going to move my cursor very fast so that you can actually see where I am at. All right, so once you click here, you're going to see this view. Now in this case, I actually have one custom personality already. This is actually me, right, as a reputation management expert. All right, that's one expert we do not have here, but then I have it created because I have need for it for a particular business and all of that. All right, so you also have need for a particular expert which is not listed as part of our expert personalities right here. You can come over here to create one. So follow this simple step. It's super easy, and I'm going to walk you through it and give you all the prompts you would need to get the result. All right, so once you click on custom personalities, the next thing you want to do is to click on add personality. All right, so I'll click on this. Once you do that, it's going to bring up this simple form. So it is this simple form you're going to fill, and I'm going to show you how to actually provide all the information. All right, so let me use an example to actually walk you through this. So for this particular expert, I'm going to call it Dave. Right, so this is the name of your expert. So I can say Dave Mitchell, right? Or I can say Dave Mitchell. I think that's a good one. All right, so Dave Mitchell, and then the next option is to actually provide an avatar. So this one is the reason you have all of this option is to really give you that, to help you assume that to help you assume that feel, to help you have that feeling like you're talking to an actual human expert. So that's why you have to give it a name that is relatable, and then an avatar, so it will feel as if you're talking to a real human expert. So I'm going to use actually David, so I'm going to use my avatar for this, right? So this is my avatar. Now you have the next option, which is the about personality. Now what you want to put here is actually maybe like a one-liner to explain what this particular expert is about, right? Is he a football coach? Is he a cook? Is he a professional chef? Right? Is he what is this expert about? So that's what you want to write there. So for this example, I'm going to use Dave Mitchell as a business growth consultant. So guys, I'm just showing you using this as an example. All right, so when you're actually creating yours, you actually do what you actually want. So depending on the expert you want. So for this particular case, I'm actually creating this custom expert as a business growth consultant. So it's going to help me everything that has to do with business growth. So this guy is going to actually help me in a lot of things. It's going to help me with my Fitso Gym club offer. It's going to help me with my reputation management agency offer. So it's going to help me actually get insights on how I can actually grow my business and all of that. So next, we have the system prompt field. Now this is where the magic happens. So I'm going to spend a few moments to talk about this, because this is where the magic really happens, the system prompt. All right, so I'm going to walk you through a simple way to actually do this. So this is something I've covered in a previous training, but I'm also going to go through it very quickly, right? So to set up your system prompt, right, I'm going to use the RODQ methodology to actually set up the system prompt. Again, R stands for role, D stands for details, and Q stands for question. So the idea is to actually first assign a role and tell it, okay, hey Dave, I want you to assume the role of a business growth consultant. All right, I want you to assume the role of a business growth consultant. So that's you striking out the arrow part, that particular methodology. Then the next is details. Now Dave is not just going to be a system a business growth consultant. You actually give it some what they call it, some experience level. All right, you actually determine how experienced it is. All right, how many years has Dave been into this? How much experience does it have? All right, what kind of niches, what kind of a business owners does Dave work with, and on and on. Does he work with digital business owners? Does he work with physical business owners? Does he work with people in the medical field? Does he work with, you have to spell all of those out. So that's where the D comes in, which is for details. So you have to provide those details so that he actually knows what role you want it to assume. All right, so that's the D part. Then the Q part is where you actually make room for questions, so that in case there are more details it actually needs to provide best result for you, it should have that liberty to ask you a question. So that's where the Q comes in. So it's actually arrow DQ. Arrow for role, D for details, and Q for questions, right? So for to make things super fast, I actually drafted one already. So I'm just going to copy it very quickly, and then I'm going to paste it right here as my system prompt. So I'm going to break it down so you actually see it. So the following is a conversation with Dave. Right? Dave is a conversational language model developed by Marketing Blocks that is helpful, creative, clever, and very friendly. And it generates detailed, long, human-like responses to various types of questions and prompts. So what I just highlighted right now is sort of a system syntax. It's sort of a system syntax. So this is not actually part of the arrow DQ methodology. This is part of the system syntax. So when you want to actually do create an expert for yourself, you may want to take what I just have right here, what I just highlighted right now, and maybe customize it to fit what you want. So probably you have a name change, maybe tweak some of the information here, but basically this is like a system syntax for the system prompt. Now the next sentence is Dave is to act as a professional business growth consultant with over 20 years of hands-on experience. So this is where the role comes in. So I'm telling Dave to assume the role of a professional business growth consultant. And now I'm giving you details already. He has 20 years of experience, right? And it in helping local businesses to increase their revenue. All right. And more details coming in. It has experience working with local businesses in the health niche. So it's not just a business growth consultant that works with everyone. It works with businesses in the health niche like dentists, chiropractors, gym owners. Awesome. It's going to be very useful for me in my gym, Fitso gym offer. All right. And then we provided details about the business. Dave can give helpful advice, grow your business, and on and on. All right. Then the final part, Dave can ask for more specific details about the business if needed to help it better advice. So this is where the Q part comes in. So you can model what I have here to create your own system tags. So it's broken into 4 parts now. The first part is
it's 12 o'clock.
The first part is the system syntax, which is this part I am going to highlight right here. So you can actually also take what I have highlighted and format it or customize it to what you want. Then the next part is the arrow part, which is the role, assigning the role, right? Which is what I have right here. And the next part is details, where you actually give it all the details it needs. The more the details, the more the specificity, the better results you get with your expert, right? And then finally, you have the Q part, right? And then the final input box we have is for a welcome message. So you're going to enter a welcome message so that when this particular expert is triggered, it actually greets you with a welcome message. You can say, hi there, name is Dave, right? Full stop. With my experience as a business growth consultant, right, I can actually help you grow business. Just for an example, so this is kind of the welcome message. So, and that is that. So the name, the avatar, the about personality, which is like the profession or the discipline, in the system prompt, just as I walked you through it, have a welcome message. That is that. And what you need to do next is to click on save, and that is all. I'm going to click on save now. It's fully loaded. I have my expert right, Mitchell, right? So let's talk with Dave Mitchell, and you can switch to Dave Mitchell. Say, hi there, my name is Dave. With my business growth consultant experience, I can help you grow. Now I can engage with it and ask it, all right, I have a gym business. Can you give me tips how I can grow my business online? Blah, blah, blah. Let me ask it that. Hi, Dave. I've run a business. You share, build an action goal, tips, how I Oh, business. Let's see what Dave is gonna be. Remember, Dave is a expert business consultant. One actually works with businesses in health niche. And my particular business falls under. So of course, it's going to give me super awesome results. So guys, personally, I'm really excited about this particular feature in marketing blocks, and I hope we are going to take advantage of this, right? I hope we're going to take advantage of this. So this is Dave actually reeling out actionable tips for the question or the prompt I just gave to it, right? So depending on your business, depending on your specific need in your business currently, all right, actually engage any of the experts, have it do the work for you, right? Without paying a professional, without having to worry about quality of delivery. You guys are experts. These guys answer you anytime you call. Work 247, no leave, no bonus, no nothing. Just work for you, working, and they are happy to work for you. They are happy to help you. All right. So that is that for this training. So guys, I'll just transition into the question and answer section, right? So if you have any questions, please put it on the comment section. I'm going to pick just a few. Then of course, have support on the call. We're going to respond to everybody's question. So if you have any question, just leave it on the comments section. So I'm going to go right to the comment section and then pick of your questions. And then also, while that is ongoing, I'll just slide into the action points section as well. So for the action point section for this week, I'm just going to be asking us 2 questions. All right, which of the chart personality do you think will be most useful to your business today? So for those of us that are live on the call or that are going to watch this training as a replay, just let me know in the comment section. Amongst all the expert personalities we have, you can see all of them right here. Which of these experts do you think will be most useful to your day? Remember, you don't have to pay in dime. It's open to all accounts. Actually, thank you. It's always an amazing one for us here at Marketing Blocks. It's always a date for us here. All right. We look forward to it every week. Right. And I hope that's the same for you too. Right. So thank you for joining in. And I hope to see you on next week's edition, which is going to be the 22nd episode of the Mblockers Friday Live. We're going to be coming out with another super exciting and super informative topic that is going to help you understand how to put AI to better use in your business, to grow your business and all of that. So guys, I hope this has been a super insightful one for you. If it has, let me know in the comment section. Give me that engagement on the comment section. I hope to see you on next week's call. Do have a lovely weekend. Bye.